Welcome back to Our Life Simplified. I'm Laura, and if you're new to this channel, thank you for joining today. In today's video, I wanted to address irrigation issues that some people might have. So for this video, would be more so for people who have backyard gardens. I've been watching some YouTube channels, and some of the people who are on these YouTube channels are quite impressive. They may have started with something smaller, but they have grown it to such an extent. It's something that I know I don't have right now. I don't know if I will ever get to that point because I am content with the size that I have now, and it serves the purpose for which we're using it. We're trying to be more self-sustaining, but it's not like we're trying to grow so much that we store food for an entire year. But if you are a backyard gardener who has a garden that is a decent size, and especially a garden that has some distance away from a watering source, this video is for you. I'm going to show you in the video today how my husband helped set up this garden with the help of me, with some of the ideas that I found and inspiration I found online. So let's get started. So this is my garden. I don't know if you have watched my previous videos in terms of my garden tours. I can link that on the screen above. But the garden is broken up into 3 different rows. Each row is 4 foot wide by 24 foot long. That's on the 2 outsides. And then on the inside, the middle row is actually broken up into a 4 by 10. This is a 4 by 4 and then a 4 by 10. So with this garden bed being a distance away from our water source, which if you notice, it is right over there, we wanted to come up with some type of solution for the easiest possible method of watering the garden during times when it hasn't rained for a period of time. And so what my husband came up with was PVC pipes, some quick disconnects there. The PVC pipe, if you can see, it is angled and partially extended from the garden. That is where the hose is going to be connected. And it starts on this row, runs all the way down, and if you can see, there is a connector right here, but there's another connector here. This is the middle back bed, and then the outside row is a 3rd connector. Of these 3 connections, this is where my soaker hoses get connected. The soaker hoses are then connected at this connection, and they are run all the way down the bed. They loop around and come back this direction, at which point the soaker hose has an end cap so that the water doesn't spill out unnecessarily, and it all stays in that soaker hose. And so it's a gentle soaking of the water throughout. And that's how it's set up in each of these rows. There's soaker hose here, and it runs all the way down and back around. And then in this far bed, it's the same, where the hose runs all the way down and then back around. So I have run the hose from here all the way to this connector. So this quick release, you're supposed to push that part back and then push the hose in, and then it snaps into place. I would have shown you that, but I'm the only one recording right now, so I apologize. And now we're going to go ahead and turn on the water, and hopefully this will work. This is the first time I'm using this system for this year. We've used this the last couple of years and it's worked great. Let's see if, make sure it's not leaking. Okay, so that looks like it's good and I don't feel it leaking. I can hear it running. Okay. Can you see the water dripping? You can see the water is dripping. Okay. This seems to be working and I am looking on this side, but it appears to be dripping as well. I usually leave this on for approximately an hour or so, and then I always have to remember to turn it off. I know there was one time I did not, and my husband was not very happy with me. We left it running all night. That was a big no-no. But we did make sure when we set up the soaker hoses, I tried to get them as close to the main plants as possible as I was wrapping them around, and to try to get as much coverage as possible. And so far this is working out to be a good irrigation system for us. It is a watering from below the plant, which is the best way of watering vegetables because you don't always want to have your leaves on your plants wet. That might leave room for fungus and other issues pertaining to the plant. So I hope you have found this to be helpful and maybe inspirational. If you have any irrigation systems, ideas, or watering methods that you use in your garden, please comment below and share that with us. If you found this to be useful, please give this video a thumbs up and please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching. Until next time.